How many members are you expecting in the next 2-3 years? Are we going for millions, or are we going for big millions, or like WeChat Pay? WeChat, we have more than 1 billion people, you know. So,
as because we are a wallet, right, and we want to actually get as many merchants and members as possible, so we can create a big ecosystem. Of course, it's millions, but to get to 1 million or millions, it's really not that hard because you guys are just simply so good, so amazing. I remember in March, okay, we had a very small number of users, right? And our calculation was based on the growth from January to February. And we calculated probably by May, we should have about 50,000 users or so, right? But before that, we've been getting mails from Canada, a lot from the States, from certain part of the world, that something is wrong, right? And we checked our system, we have about 180,000 members. By the time we ran the event, it was 220. 1 week after the event, it was like 280. Now we're at 400. That was just like a few days ago, right? So it's really, really crazy, the growth. I think by the end of the year, probably we hit 1 million or more. And that's why we are actually we are on track to actually become a global force to actually to dictate a lot of things. And we, as a global force, we are able to also control a lot of things for discounts that we get from many other parties. And one of the things that we are talking to is with airlines, which I have connection with, to hopefully get great, green, and super discounts for. Right?
Ronald, as we grow in the market and as we establish ourselves more, the bigger we get, we take notice to people in high authorities. So as we grow, what we as the company, especially we have some people here from Canada, the United States, and what happens, a lot of companies go in and then they come out. How are we going to deal with that going forward?
Yeah, so unlike other projects, right, whereby they are ICO, we are non-ICOs. So there's no way to classify us. Either you are ICO, IEO, or STO. Okay? IEOs are normally for exchanges. You go to exchange, you do a trade and things like that. But we can't be classified any of them. We don't have an exchange. You can't actually trade CDOs. You can only convert CDOs. It's just like a switch thing. You can't buy. Of course, as I said, you can't put it up onto the exchange anyway. So we are not classified under this. We are a utility token. So we are no different than any other wallets that's around that. That's one. But we are following advice from our lawyers in Melbourne to reword a lot of things in the app itself to avoid problems that we're going to have in Canada or the States or many parts of the world, including India and China and many parts of the world. There are also certain things that we are doing in order to make ourselves in a better position to be labeled ourselves as a virtual bank. One of the things that we are doing is to get the ISO 27001 certification. So once we have that, we can actually get our FSL license in Australia and also apply for CESA, the Cagayan Economic Zone Authority license to let us operate OTC and an exchange, which will enable us to have a bank account in the Philippines that can trade crypto fiat. So that it's mostly done deal by probably end of this month. we should be able to get it. That's why the August event, the September event is a celebration. We'll let you know a lot more juicy details on what are things that we secure ourselves to be and where and all things that we have got. So yeah, we don't actually deal with currency. So we are not we're not in any problems with any central banks. Yeah. So a lot of people, a lot of members do ask us, what happens if the Malaysian government comes after you? That why do they want to come after me? I don't even deal with the ringgit. So if I don't deal with ringgit, then why are they after me? Right? And yeah, so there are a lot of these issues. We don't deal with any fiat currencies. It's all about crypto and crypto and crypto with crypto. Alright, so it's all about that. Only places where crypto is strictly banned for trading, then we might not be able to, like now in India probably. Alright, so not very, very sure about that, and in China as well, but you know, China, they do whatever they want. But like all regulations in crypto, today you might be compliant, tomorrow you might not. And when you're not, then suddenly you are. So this is every country is trying to find a way to get into this, but they need, I believe, they need a model. We are trying to set up a model for them. This is how digital cryptocurrencies can work with traditional financial services. We're trying to set a model and bring it to all the countries to say this is the SOP for you. And the first method is to first get our CESA, and then from the CESA down, we're doing for every country to show this model. Malaysia is going to be one of the main countries first, and Singapore and the rest. Once we get a feel of this, to get the rest of the world, it's no problem. Yeah.
What is the next step after Jarvis? It's a Jarvis will be limited. What is the next project after Jarvis?
There are 4 projects that we have in place. One of it is, I said just now, is the VIP project. There's no name for the project yet. Hopefully, you guys can give me some suggestion. Then you have the credit card project itself. The card projects will give us a yield of 3.4 to 3.3%, depending whether you are in the States. In the States, there's no Forex, but anywhere else, we'll get from Forex. And all this earnings itself, okay, after the MasterCard network takes off a huge chunk, okay, will be all put into the reserve pool. Then, of course, I said the OTA side as well. When you use, okay, we get a profit. So I'm taking CDOs back and I'm putting the profit into the reserve pool. So all of this will actually give a price increase. And you'll put the load off Jarvis to actually produce that much of revenue.
If Jarvis will be closed, what will be the next project that people can invest the money?
There are there's one more which is going to be announced very soon. The official press release from that particular project will be released. You will be astonished. It's from a Nasdaq-based company, STO-based. It will be released in the press release. I think that they're working with us. Yeah.
The next project, what kind of yield is that giving from at the moment?
Okay, so for a bit about that project is, I cannot say for now. It is a mid-term project. It means that unlike Jarvis where you can just invest in and come out, this one is you need to hold for a couple of months. Yeah, so it's a bit mid-term. But the yield is good.
The percentage also about 10% more or less? Or
It'll be definitely more.
more?
Wow. Yeah.
Is that considered staking? Is that considered staking or custody?
It's a STO. So basically, Same thing, because US citizens or Canadian citizens, you can't really participate in any of this. So the other way of doing it is the company is really doing it for you via your asset management. But in order to do that, we need to get our FSL. So that's why it cannot be announced now, but it can be announced later.
Really? Is it like 1 week, 1 month away?
Hopefully before August.
Is there a cap on this?
Yes, there is always a cap.
Tell us.
Yeah. Not at the moment.
So do you have an asset management license?
We are getting there.
MLM licenses?
Not for MLM.
Oh, you don't?
Yes.
So which countries are you targeting?
Australia.
And the US, Canada for MLM license?
Once we have that, then we actually apply for the rest.
Okay.
And you know, a lot of people want aware that like on the exchanges, when you're trading on the exchanges, like each exchange has insurance. Can you touch upon the insurance there, how safe the crypto is on the exchange?
Yeah. We only deal with exchanges which has a form of a insurance. Like, for example, why do we choose Binance? They have the they have this Safu fund, whereby if funds or assets are stolen from Binance itself, the fund itself will cover it. This fund itself, this is like an alliance, right? They have a few exchanges on this. OK and OB will have their own, and CEX, HIT, and the rest of it will have their own. So we are on 38 different exchanges. We already pulled out from 6 of them, which because they are not covered with any of this insurance. So we're on 32 of them, and 32 of these are insured. Yeah. So we are like you. We are also offering funds because we are also a partner and member and an investor here. So we want to make our funds be safe as well.
And you know, let's say when you're trading on a daily basis, let's say you make a loss. Do you have like, if it goes below 5% stop loss, that we stop trading for the day? How do you deal with the loss? Does it come back over? Is the reserve fund touched? Like, what way is the system structured for losses?
Okay, so it's a very, very good question. Okay, now what happens is this: the room itself will actually determine how much of fund is given to Jarvis to actually do a trade. There are about 200 Jarvises running at any given time on 16 different pairs to move it around. The idea of the trade is not on buying low and selling high, because we don't care about the value of the coins. We only care about the quantity of the coins. When you give me 2 coins, how much coins do I need to give back to you? Because that's the underlying objective. So we move coins around different other pairs. When it comes back in, I should have more. Alright? So from this itself, we will only take about 6 to 12% of the daily returns. Okay, let's say if that day itself we only get 6, all right. So we will take it from the reserve fund and pull up to 6 to throw it back to the reserve pool. So it's 6 to 12 maximum. What if that day I earn about, let's say, 17? Okay? So the additional 5 is kept in the exchange to do more trades.
And so what are typical strategies that you apply when it comes to trading? Because the way we understand arbitrage trading is that you do scalping trading by going quickly in and out in order to increase the number. But then where are the 16% and 17% coming from?
Arbitrage don't really earn that much. Arbitrage probably you get about maximum 0.5 to about 1. And the arbitrage you can do is between what Binance and BitMax says about it. We don't really do arbitrage. Okay, what we are doing is called OTC swapping. All right. So, for example, if I have a lot of BTCs accumulated, and if I were to do a trade in Binance itself, the fact will be I'm pushing down the price If I do a sell, it will drop, definitely. But if I were to change it between, let's say, for example, Bitcoin and BCH, so there will be a lot of BCH buy-in, right? So BCH price would go up. The only problem with this is the difference between the Bitcoin and the BCH, there is a margin of percentage. So we swap it around in order to actually gain from that. Now, if we calculated that all of this does not really make enough sense, what we do is we do a OTC swap now. OTC swap means that we take the Bitcoin and sell it off market and change it to USDT to come back in. So it doesn't affect the market.
No, guys, that's very, very powerful. When you come back in then, how does the price? If we can buy orders, the price go up. And the more in the pot, like you become a whale, you are a whale, you're affecting the price as well.
So we have about 50 accounts in all the 32 different exchanges. We have about 4 in Binance. One of it that I keep showing is actually VIP7, which means that I've traded over 108,000 BTCs. The other 3 are special VIP 10s, so it's 15,000 and above. At any given time, we have about 500 mil of AUM to actually move the market. But we don't do it alone, we do it with our partners. We have about 7 partners to actually to trade in the market.
Because so we've heard that Jarvis will reach that cap of 200. Potentially, there's going to be more now. So where's the 500 million from?
When I told you that we only put 12% back up, so those are the accumulated back in.
Okay.
The insurance that's out of the money and the exchanges, do you have to pay for that?
No, you just again.
It's the safety that exchanges just have natively.
So the most important thing is the reserve pool. So the asset that we have in the reserve pool, in order to keep your money and our money safe, we are doing a few things. Also, to be compliant, we are ordered to have a escrow, okay, that is holding the keys. Okay, so basically we are also following the advice from our Melbourne lawyers. We are actually engaging Ledger to actually be the escrow for the funds. So they will be releasing monthly snapshots of how much funds there are in this reserve fund, so that you guys are sure that your funds are there.
Are the keys ever changing in case someone wants you, for example, to try to...
They are all with Ledger.
Okay.
I think the OTC thing is really big. Could you give us just even a simple example of how that works? For example, you sell it for this, you move it off market. I wonder if the absorbance is a big factor.
Okay, OTC is a off-market trading platform, right? So they call it over the counter. Basically, what happens is we take in any kind of currencies and we can move it to fiat and out again. So that is the bridge between the traditional investors from the traditional medium and the crypto medium. So we are the bridge, and we have a license to do it. So all we need to do is just to take a percentage from each side, and we have to pay tax, of course. So that is done and it's all settled. So it's a very, very good deal. But we are not looking at for that deal. We are looking for the liquidity between our own trade exchange and back in. Yeah.
So you would sell a Bitcoin, or you would take a Bitcoin off market, go and sell it, convert it to fiat, loop back in, and buy it for cheaper than. And now you've got 2.4 Bitcoin or 2.04, and then you go again and it's 2.8 Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Not the lot.
Basically, that's what the system actually just does. Yeah.
Good. Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
So real, makes a lot more sense.
So you need a key. Okay. This is the key.
Much better.